what's going on, guys? 3DS Freeze here, welcoming you back to another random RaMbLingS video. So before I've actually already done this video, I'm going to talk about things I want for the next Animal Crossing. Again, if you're new to my channel, I do these videos because I don't really have a whole lot of time to video edit, and I might do one where I kind of like make a script and really make it more professional, but honestly I just don't have the time to do that. So nor do I have a computer anymore, because my new laptop, an MSI laptop, an MSI gaming laptop, so nice. All of a sudden, I'm just doing I literally was just doing what I always do, and the computer crashed and went through an endless cycle of trying to automatic repair, recommending I restart, and then repairing because it couldn't restart functionally. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video before I rant about that. So I want to talk about things that I want for the next Animal Crossing. One thing specifically I really want to talk about is the things that you can do in Animal Crossing. I think that Animal Crossing New Leaf was such a great game, but I really think that it got very repetitive, and I think that's that's always an issue with Animal Crossing, is that if you play it for long periods of time, it gets repetitive. And so like, going to the island is a lot of fun, but you kind of get tired of it. I think it'd be really cool if they continued with the island and actually made it so there were multiple islands that you could even swim to. Like, so you take the boat across, you get to the main island, and then there's actually different islands that you can swim to. And there would be different fruit, different bugs, different, fish, different deep sea creatures. I think that would be cool. Another idea I have is, I think it'd be cool if every single day you could take a trip into like a mine, and you can like excavate or like mine for different ores and fossils. I think that would be pretty cool. And then that way you could have like a pickaxe, and so that would kind of be like, your regular pickaxe, silver pickaxe, and your gold pickaxe. And just like an axe, they can break. What's it called? That would be pretty sweet. Another thing I would like... So that's in terms of things you can do. Obviously, I do wish that there were more, like, actual things you could do. I think it'd be cool if there were villagers who could open their own shops. So similar to, like, Pokemon Black and White 2, how you can open, like... There are like venues that people like you can recommend, and they'll open up a shop, and they have helpful items. You could do that the same with villagers, because that would be pretty cool. Like, villagers can open up a specific shop, and they can sell either specific items, or you can do certain things. So like, either you can work part-time for them or something like that. I think that would be really cool, The next thing I want is, I definitely want I've already talked about this, but I'm trying to remember what I've talked about already. Because I had some really good ideas that I thought of on the spot when I was making the last video. I think it'd be really cool if you could walk around the Animal Crossing world with an MP3 player, and the MP3 player plays all of the music that has ever been heard in Animal Crossing history. So if you're walking around at, like, let's just say 10 a.m. and you want to hear the 2 p.m. sound, you can. Or maybe you just want to go to default and let the game sound how it does. You can do that too. That would be pretty sweet. I think that sending mail via Wi-Fi to other people would be a really good, like a really awesome thing to do. It's actually pretty shocking to me how that doesn't exist already, because they have it, so you can actually buy wrapping paper and wrap presents. But truthfully, I don't do that, because it's like, it doesn't really matter. But if I did it for a real person, well, maybe I'd care a little bit more. The next thing is, I definitely want the observatory back. I think the things with like making your own constellations, I honestly think that was that's really cool. I wish there was a better way to measure it though. So I almost wish that, I think his name is like Phil, or like Phillips or something like that. He's like a walrus and he gives you badges. I kind of wish he had his own like building and he could measure like what objectives you had to do. It's cool because it's kind of like Xbox, like achievements or PlayStation trophies, you know. And I always liked it. That's something that I actually thought was really underrated about Pokemon Black and White 2, is that they had the medal box and you could earn medals. And if Wi-Fi was still a thing, and I could potentially get all the medals, I would probably consider it because I think it's kind of cool. And maybe even after you get a certain amount of medals, you actually get an item that represents, you know, all those collected medals. Me and my cousin were talking about this. It would be really cool if you could buy an aquarium or a fish tank, and I'm not talking like a museum, like aquarium, or like a, you know, I mean like you could buy like a glass box, you know, a glass box, and you could put in different fish in the tank, you know, that's the word I was looking for, tank. And because I mean it's so cool how like you can put fish in your house, and I like that. But there are some fish like the neon tetra that you can literally, people have tanks, you know, not tanks, but they have like a tank full of like 20 of them. And so how cool would it be if you could buy a big tank and put like multiple neon tetra in them? I think that'd be cool. I definitely think that facilities, going back to like stores, I definitely think that facilities that you can invest in would be pretty cool. I definitely kind of wish they brought back the city from City Folk in a way, because I think that City Folk just was not, it just wasn't quite, like, I think the issue with City Folk, the reason it didn't do so well, is because of the way it was advertised and the way you can like connect with other people. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues with it. I think that if the city came back and you could invest in buildings and then their shops would grow, and you could even recommend your villagers go buy from them, and that would like make the process go faster for their shop, like being upgraded. That would be pretty awesome. So here's another big topic, is things that you can catch and put in the museum. I think that actually birds would be a really cool idea. I know that there are bird villagers, but actually there are already items with pets. There's a furniture item that's a hamster that's on a wheel, and there's also actually a parrot in a cage furniture item. And I think it'd be really cool if with like a net you could like catch birds, and you could either, like, that would be like another display item. And I mean, imagine, because think about it, in terms of like birds, excuse me, there's all different kinds. Tropical birds, winter birds, there's, you know, maybe not, well no, there are definitely birds that show up in the winter, you know, and I think that it would honestly be a really cool addition. Maybe there would even be birds big enough where, like, now hear me out here, you'd have to use your slingshot, but it wouldn't hurt them. They would, like, you'd have to shoot them with the slingshot to slowly get them to, like, you know, like, come closer and closer to the ground so that you could catch it with your net. You know, like, there would be cool ways of, you know, making this, you know, like, exhibit. I think it'd be really cool. Because the sea creatures, that was so cool. That's definitely another hope for the next Animal Crossing, is more deep sea creatures. I think that would be awesome. So yeah, those are a few things. I'm trying to think. This was a big one. It would be awesome if you could actually play as an animal in Animal Crossing, and you actually got to design your animal and what you look So you could actually be like a bison, a cat, a dog, a flamingo, an octopus, kangaroo, anything. Maybe it would almost be like a personality test, kind of like similar to like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think that would be pretty sweet. And I definitely think that cooking should be something that should be more prevalent in Animal Crossing. I like the whole idea, of eating fruit and whatnot, but it doesn't really do anything to your character. I think it'd be cool that if you ate a certain amount of fruit a day, it would like increase your chance of luck, or increase your chance of like, or like you could run a little faster if you ate fruit. Or like it could increase, or different fruits would have different abilities. So if you ate like a lemon, you would run faster because it's sour. But if you ate like, I don't know, something that's maybe a little bit more mellow or something like that, you could like, you're less easily detected when you're like trying to catch bugs or something. Or maybe even you could like use fruit as like to add on to lures that will like make it easier to catch fish or something. You know, there's all different ideas. There's so many different ideas they could do with fruit, you know, too, because it's such a big thing. But it's like there's no real function except for like going to Dr. Shrunk and getting the emotes. I definitely think it'd be cool if emotes could like, you could press an emote and like it could make like a real person you're connecting with like activate. I definitely think neck items would be really cool, like having a scarf or like a lei, like the things that the girls in Hawaii use, like the, you know, that like flower ring. That would be pretty awesome. A bandana. That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I guess that's really it. I like the idea of public projects. I think that it would be really cool in the next game if you were the mayor's assistant, and so you kind of did everything that the mayor needs to do, but like, so essentially not too much changes. Like you could still build public projects, but like the mayor would get all the credit, and it would kind of be like a Tom Nook relationship thing, like your home. But I think that would be really cool. You know, if you had a different function as mayor. My cousin brought up an idea. How cool would it be if you were almost like promoted to being like kind of like a city manager in a way? And I like that idea. I would just say I hope they'd be careful. You know, I'd hope you'd be kind of careful, because you don't want to make Animal Crossing lose, you know, what it's about. And it's kind of supposed to be about not too much like big business and not too much technology, which is why everybody uses letters and, you know, things like that. I remember when me and my friend and my sister played Animal Crossing in real life. We made like huts with like blankets and pillows, and we would write each other letters and see if we could give each other items, like toys we had. It was so much fun. But yeah, I think it'd also be cool if there was an area you could visit that actually had the homes of people who work. Like, you feel bad. It's like Isabel is in that place like almost 24 hours. Like, where does she live? Like, you know, it's like there's no chance. I actually almost wish that the town hall could be closed at some points. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that it stays open. I definitely think it'd be cool if they made an area where NPCs could like live, and you could actually visit them on your off time. Gloves might be an interesting thing. I don't know how I feel about that, because gloves are kind of like, your character already just has like balls for hands. They're literally just circles. You always have a fist or something. But yeah, no. So I think it'd be pretty cool if they had books you could read for Animal Crossing as well. Like there were actually books you could buy, and they actually had like little stories. And characters could even write books, and you could purchase them, and you could even write a book and sell it, and different villagers would buy them and stuff. That'd be cool. And maybe even utilize like the DS or the Switch, really, because it's going to be on Switch. Like, I don't know if the Switch has like I can't remember if the portable one is touchpad or not, but it'd be cool if there was like a little stylus and you could kind of like draw images and almost make like a picture book even. But anyway, guys, I think I want to end the video off here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked my ideas. Let me know what ideas you liked and what you didn't like, and also give me ideas for videos you want me to make. It could be about anything. And we'll see you guys then.